Do you have a moment? And this very second, I know you feel the beat. Do you feel the rhythm all the way? Can you see the vision? Everything in this world will be okay. Can we be together all the way? I know you feel this movement right here. You just be vibing, reaching for something within you. I know you feel this movement right here. You just be vibing, reaching for something within you. Nights in California fly, passing homes, yeah, right by sunset colored skies. Chilling by the ocean, driving up the mountain, soaked in the endless beauty all over.
What's going on, Nesty Besties? Hey, everybody. How is everybody doing? Hello. Who do we have in the nest? Who's in the nest? Let's take a look. We've got Mags R, Wersh Neffner, Lucy Jane 12, Boaz B. You're falling asleep, Boaz B. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Grateful Little Farm, Ryan, Cindy Lou Who Pondu. We got Fiona's mom in the nest, Mega Omega. You're getting a big snowfall tonight? Oh, goodness gracious. It's way too early for that, don't you think? I don't know where you live, but it sounds way too early. Creepy Corner, hello. All right. And we got Alien, Sir Austin. Hey, early birds. We always love an early bird, don't we? Nice to have you in the nest, as always, Sir Austin. Tracy, the mastermind. Anita Oracle, hello. Hippiesta, hello. That's okay, Boaz B. Hey, you can always catch the replay. Don't overdo it, okay? We want you to be happy and healthy and safe. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. We got Kitty Connecticut in the nest. We got Kimberlina, Fancy May, Angel of Glass, Jennifer Levine is in the nest. Oh, yeah. Panda Pondu. We've got Megan Ray. All right. Thelma Lou, pleasure as always, as well. Absolutely. Yes. Okay. Who else we got? We got Jessie Rose, BB True. Hey. Purple Spirit is in the nest. Katie Cat. Mary, I hope you're feeling okay today, Mary. Are you feeling a little bit better? We've got AC, Wildflower, Glamosaurus Rex, Drama Llama. Is anyone else getting fizzing audio? You are getting fizzing audio? Okay, let me listen to it. Let's see. Rose, BB True. Hey. Purple Spirit. Are you really? Katie Cat. Mary, I hope you're feeling okay today, Mary. Yeah. You feeling a little bit? I think I'm good. I'm sorry if you guys are. I'm not. Hey, Marwa. Nice to see you, Marwa. How are you? Nice. Crystal Voss is in the nest. Okay. Courtney is in the nest. Awesome. Brooke, how are you? Thelma Lou, once again. Just making sure I haven't missed anybody. If I do miss you, please know it is not intentional. Ever. Yarn Enthusiast, awesome to see you. Sounds okay to you, Brooke? It sounds okay to me, too. Hey, Carby Girl. Hey, Christy. All right. Well, that's weird, Drama Llama. The playback was clearer than your end? Weird. I don't know. Mary Rigby, I wish I could stay. It's so nice here, but I have a commitment. Mary Rigsby, sorry. You got to go on with your life. You can always catch the replay. I get it. It's like in the background sound. Might be my computer fan. Would it maybe be that? I'm kind of close to the... I mean, it's not that loud, though. But it is a good mic. And it is next to the computer. Maybe that's what it is. Hey, Line Song. Hey, hey. Can we turn on the heat in the nest? I guess. If you need it, sure. Yeah, if you need it. Definitely not 100% yet, but slowly getting there. Yep, you will, for sure. You'll get there. Mary Kirkland, are you chilly in the nest? Are you chilly? The McFeely Rainbow Experiment. So lovely to catch a live stream live. Yes, it's great to have you here live. It's awesome. Joined for a second to say hi. We'll have to watch the replay. It's late in Europe. I totally get it, Line Song. Sleep tight, and we'll see you tomorrow. And you got 10 minutes before you got to dip. Sounds like it was not a good time for a lot of people for me to go live. That's, hey, whoever can watch it, I'm happy you're here. If you're catching the replay, I'll see you on the replay. No problem. Okay. So she did upload a video, Foodie Beauty, just for the sake of uploading a video. It's pretty pointless content. It is just the airport. It's just the airport. From airport to airport, and her complaining a lot. That's basically all I saw. I mean, really, that's about it. So I do have a short clip from an Imam who I consider to be my Imam when I first reverted to Islam. He is also a revert, and he's from Oklahoma. He's a white guy from Oklahoma. I think he's a couple years older than me. Not much, though. Maybe like 2 years older than me. And he's talking a little bit about like how reverts do not have to accept Arab culture when they revert to Islam, because Islam is not Arab. It's not Arab. It's for many people. The official language of Islam, to put it that way, is classical Arabic, but most Muslims are not Arabs. So I thought we could just listen to that. It's like 2 or 3 minutes, I think. And I don't know. You'll tell me if what you think of it. But he gets into like how people dress and everything, and basically to be yourself. If you're reverting, you're still you. You're still yourself. Turning down sound improved your fizzing? Okay. Is my mic volume okay? Because I did turn it up a smidge. Maybe that's the issue? I think it's okay, because it was too low yesterday, I thought. Groundbreaking content by Chantal as always. You know it. Absolutely. That's what she brings to us. Yes, she does all the time. The best of the best. She does a lot of work for her channel. She does the best for her viewers. She tries. Real hard. Real hard. Sorry. Okay. So, we're just going to play that quickly. I'd like you to meet Imam Suhaib Webb. I consider him my Imam. And it's like, how long is it? It's 2.5 minutes long. But here he is.
Muslims, where are they? Where are they in the sense of integrated into our culture so that they bring the nur of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam into the public square, that it touches the people? So when Dr. Majid tells you to go forth and engage, it's not because he's a modernist sellout, it's because he's holding on to one of those important principles of Siratul Mustaqim. And if you were to amputate one of those principles from Siratul Mustaqim, either too far to the right or too far to the left, this is bid'ah. And this is extremism. But as our Shaykh Islam Bashir, he said to us, Siratul Mustaqim encompasses the totality of Muhammad's message. From yu'allimuhum, from yuzakkihim, all the way to akhlaq and teachings. So as young American Muslims, what that does is give you a creative impulse that should not be suffocated by culture.
I think I had it sped up because I was trying to get through a Foodie Beauty video. So you might be like, what is happening? I think it's sped up. It's like, yeah, it is. Sorry. Let's go back to normal speed. So this is Imam Suhaib Webb. I consider him to be my Imam. He was my Imam when I reverted. He's from Oklahoma. He was educated in Egypt at Al-Azhar University to become an Imam. And Imam, I-M-A-M, So it's basically like a pastor of a church. It would be like a religious leader of a mosque, essentially. So, yeah, I think he was way sped up. So he does say a couple of things in Arabic that I'm just going to like clear up real quickly. Yeah, he is passionate as well. Yeah. So he says Sirat al-Mustaqim, which means the straight path. And that's always important for us to remember as Muslims, to stay on the straight path, not to veer too far to the left or veer too far to the right. And when I say left or right, it doesn't mean politically. It just means in general, don't be extreme. Just stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. And he also says bida, which means innovation. Like, don't create something. Tara, can you guys hear me? Can Tara see me or no? Am I muted? What's going on?
It just means
okay. I guess it might just be Tara. So, yeah. So he says bida, which is innovation, is what it means. And basically, like, don't create something out of Islam that doesn't actually exist. Don't make it harder for yourself. Don't make things out of it that aren't really there. Okay. All right. Let me back up a little bit. I hope we're all on the same page. Okay. So now we're at regular speed. Okay. Sorry about that.
Young Muslims, where are they? Where are they in the sense of integrated into our culture so that they bring the nur of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam into the public square, that it touches the people? So when Dr. Majid tells you to go forth and engage, it's not because he's a modernist sellout. It's because he's holding on to one of those important principles of Siratul Mustaqim. And if you were to amputate one of those principles from Siratul Mustaqim, either too far to the right or too far to the left, this is bid'ah. And this is extremism. But as our Sheikh Isam Bashir, he said to us, Siratul Mustaqim encompasses the totality of Muhammad's message. From yu'allimuhum, from yuzakkihim, all the way to akhlaq and teachings. So as young American Muslims, what that does is give you a creative impulse that should not be suffocated by culture, should not be suffocated by false notions about religion. And as converts, in order to be Muslim, we don't have to change our names and adopt Arab clothing, the thobe that so many of us wear that say it's the Sunnah. Do the research. The thobe was introduced 300 years after his death. It came from Persia, dude. That was the clothes of the Persians. We should not have to adopt a culture so when we go back to our neighborhood and speak to our boys in the park, they're like, who are you? Don't you know me? I'm Abdul Malik. I never knew no one named Abdul Malik. And what are you wearing? I got some candy. And that happened to a brother of mine. One of our homies who converted to Islam wore the thobe every day in a turban, not to chastise anyone, but Imam Nawawi never wore a turban or a kufi when he led the salah. And that's Imam Nawawi, is a mujtahid in the Shafi madhab. And he went to the bank, dressed like that, and a man came to him and said, man, where can I buy that costume, yo? Yo, you look just like Bin Laden, B. And I'm not saying that to make fun of anyone. If you want to dress that way, that's your business. I'm pro-choice. But I'm just saying, wisdom-wise, man, for us, we go home dressed that way, man, we're going to flip our parents. And my father cried when he saw me dressed like that.
All right, so that's Imam Suhaib Webb. I do consider him to be my imam. He was at the main mosque at the largest city that's closest to me when I reverted, and I've seen him speak many, many times. And basically what he's saying is like, look, because he's a revert himself, his father was a preacher and actually like started his own church and congregation in Oklahoma, and he's the son, and he's reverting to Islam. So it was like, oh my God, you know, the son of a pastor or preacher. Wow, right? Mind-blowing. So he's basically saying, you know, you don't have to change your name when you revert, like Chantal, aka Miriam, did. You don't have to start wearing abayas and thobes or dishdashas. this was made like hundreds of years after the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was on this earth. So it's not necessarily tied to Islam. So it's basically, you don't have to accept Arab culture in order to accept Islam. Just be yourself. Be yourself. So, Imam just means basically if you go to a church, like the pastor of a church. He's like the religious leader of the mosque. He's very down to earth. And he came to Islam through hip hop. Through hip hop. He was a hip hop head, just like me. He's like a couple years older than me. This video was years ago, though. Yeah. All right. So we are going to watch Foodie Beauty and her husband go through the airports. a bunch of nothing content. I mean, really, like the desperation is insane. Yeah. So, yeah, I saw some stuff in the chat earlier. Are we taking a poll about something? I don't know what that was about. Do we need something to, do we have to take a decision on something? No, he's, Imam Suhaib Webb, a refugee? Or Salah, Crystal Voss? Your chat is messed up, Marwa? Oh, okay. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe go out and come back in. Aw. All right. Let's get started on this airport bees, I guess. Okay, so they're in Bangkok and they're going to Doha. There's like nothing going on here at all. Nothing. Except they walked past a Burberry. So if anyone was excited by that, I mean, there was a Burberry. I have a couple of Burberry scarves that I'm going to put on my mannequin girl and show you how to wrap it. It's like chiffon-y too, which I don't like, but it's one of those slippery scarves, so I'll show you how to wrap it. It's, you know, so that the label shows out if you're into that kind of thing. Look at her with her fan the whole time.
On the way to our gate, we decided to veer off track and just check out the food court area. There were a ton of restaurants. As you can see, if we wanted halal options, we could get something vegetarian, I suppose, but in the end, after checking out pretty much every restaurant there was, we decided to just wait to eat on the airplane.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is this where you can charge your phone?
Yeah, the world traveler has never seen a place where you can charge your phone, apparently. Okay, Chantal. Yeah, Okay. She wants to come across like she's a big time traveler, but the things that she talks about, you can tell she doesn't have a lot of experience. If we didn't know that by watching, we could tell just by the things that she's saying. Here's one of those things where you can charge your phone. Like those have been around forever. And she talks about like the terminals of the airport that she's in. No one cares about that at all. Imagine stumbling upon her, Jen Shahider. Yeah, imagine. I'd be whipping out my phone so fast.
Looks amazing.
Finally heading to our gates.
Yalla.
Hey, honey.
Hello.
We're excited to get home and see Julia and Howie.
My cool.
And here's our plane being loaded with delicious halal meals.
So she's in the airport in Bangkok, and she just wants to talk about the restaurants that are there. Now they're at their gate talking about the airplane being loaded with food. The food is non-stop conversation. Food, 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 food. Always about food, 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 food. Now look at this, okay? She's sitting here. She is just going to be complain, complain, complain. I can't imagine traveling with someone like this. I'd be so over it.
About half an hour. And we're going to snooze. And when we wake up, we're still having a little journey. Doha.
It's gonna be alright, babe.
Yeah, it's like an hour flight. It's the transfer in the huge airport that always gets me.
The main trip from Bangkok to Doha.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm coming through. Yalla baby, yalla.
Finally get to relax and have a snooze.
This is the most, I mean, she had to get up a video today, I guess. There's nothing happening at all in any of this. Hey, Sea Life. Is this, Steady C, is this a little bit better? I turned her up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they've got nothing going on. Nothing. It's just, we're walking through the airport. She's complaining. She's talking about food. Now they're on the plane. We're 5 minutes in. We're just looking at a wing. We're not even looking at the ground. I mean, she had to get a video up, I guess.
Goodbye, Bangkok. It's been fun.
Nice voiceover.
So for the main meal served, I had beef with mashed potatoes in like a gravy. It was so good. With some kind of salad and mango dessert. And Salah had a creamy macaroni pasta, which he loved. The snack served was a chicken wrap, juice, and a chocolate muffin. I wasn't terribly hungry because I was so tired, so I did end up giving him my wrap and muffin as well. If you look on the right side of the screen here, you can see some brown haze in the air. That's actually a sandstorm as we were flying into Qatar Doha Airport. Smooth landing.
Why no applause? Have you guys been on planes? I think they do it more nowadays. Have you guys been on planes where everyone claps when the pilot lands, like a nice smooth landing? Every time I fly into Egypt, it's yay! Alhamdulillah, we land. We're on the ground. Thank God.
Welcome to Doha, baby.
Oh, nice. I missed you. My home.
Home sweet home.
You got momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could have been close. That could have been real close. Hey, Nina, how are you? Welcome. She's so pleased with herself that she kind of jumped off that belt.
Sleepy.
Oh, I'm filming. Oh my god.
Filming and sleeping.
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't even hear what she's saying. He's just talking to the camera. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's walk a bit more. We have an hour.
Okay,
Yalla.
there's no time to lose.
No.
Let's keep going.
So because we were catching another flight to Kuwait, we had to make our way to the transfers area. But first, I was waiting a long time to use the washroom, so I did that first. Oh, how I miss the immaculate washrooms with the bidets. One of the best things about the Middle East, honestly. So you've heard this story many times, but we had an hour connecting flight, and we only had 20 minutes now by the time we got through security to get to our gate, which was C93. And as you can see here, we were only at C3. So we needed a little help and took the tram.
Did you see that guy walking by staring at her? I mean, we've talked about this before. Like, there have been times where I needed one of these little things. Like, I just sprint. And they're not helping. If you're able-bodied, if you look like you can move and you're not weighed down, even if you are weighed down with stuff, they got, like, other priorities. And, she's apparently considered disabled, like, yeah, hop on.
So we needed a little help and took the tram to our gate here.
Sir Austin, honestly, making videos so boring is a talent. It does take a lot to make it so dull. It's because you see, like, when you're watching someone's vlog, you see the world how they see the world. They're showing what they think is interesting, what they think you might find interesting. That's why vlogs can be very, very boring, uninteresting, or fascinating. It's just like if you're on the same wavelength as the vlogger. And she just shows these big general areas, huge general areas that really have nothing going on. She never clues in on, like, keys in on like one small thing and focus on that and show it. And never. It's just this big, here we are in this big airport, and we're just going to show the whole ride for 90 gates. And you're coming along. Welcome. Great. While my husband stares at himself. Did you guys see his face? Look at his face. Wait, where is it? She puts her head on him, and he's looking like, what are you doing? It really looks like he feels like she's being inappropriate. Look at his face right here. I turned down the volume because that music is ridiculous. Just watch his face this whole time. Here she is. Now she's coming in closer. And he's like, what are you doing?
Plane, and it was hot and stuffy. Like the air conditioner wasn't working.
Hello, babe. Are you comfy now?
Yeah, we never get a seat on these buses, but now we're in zone 1, so we get the first
Beautiful. And here's my beautiful wife, Chantal.
Apparently,
This is
several people
stunning,
had
as usual.
complained about the AC not working. We had to wait here for like a half an hour.
And here is our plane.
Oh boy. Exactly, McFeely Rainbow Experiment. That's right. She doesn't know what to film because nothing's interesting to her.
Oh,
Yep.
yalla, let's go.
Yalla, let's go. Okay. Uh-oh, stairs. Uh-oh. I'm just going to turn this down because it's like an airplane sound. And he just says, goodbye, see you in Kuwait. It's like, I think it's a voiceover. Filming himself. Look at Mr. Handsome.
And here's my beautiful wife, Chantal. This is stunning, as usual.
Mm-hmm. She sure is. The music gives him a headache. Wow, she's dying. Well, that's good. They have a seat between them. I don't know if they bought 3 seats, but they do have a seat between them. She's dying. Her face is like bright red. She's like gasping almost. Whew.
cool container for the water, but it is really cool.
Again, Chantal struggling with the AC.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Qatar Airways and the rest of the team, we would like to take this opportunity to apologize for the gap in temperature as the aircraft engine is getting started. Rest assured, after
We're gonna be taking off soon.
I mean, another plane, another wing. Wow. Okay, more music. Great. This is not interesting in the least. Her belly is touching the seat in front of her. Oh my god. Flights from Doha to Kuwait are empty usually. Oh, okay, my burger's fresh. That's good to know. So she probably didn't pay for 3 seats. Another wing. Yep. Good times.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Hang on, sweetheart.
سبحان الله تبارك الرحمن.
So on the short 56-minute ride back to Kuwait, they served us a snack. So we have a trio here, some lemon labna, some quinoa, and some harissa hummus, as well as some warm pita bread and some orange juice.
More snacks. Back in Kuwait. Welcome home, Chantal.
Welcome back to Kuwait, baby. Tired, huh? Yes. Exhausted.
Welcome to Kuwait. Welcome home.
And here we are.
Oh my god.
Hi, baby.
She looks like a mother of 6. Look at all the stuff. She looks like a mother of 6. And like the nanny is going to be behind her with all the kids. Wow. Wow. Yikes.
Yalla, let's go home.
Yalla, let's get out of here. Okay, here's the cat.
Did you miss me? Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Oh. Yes, hi.
Oh my god, Savage Vegas baby. My goodness, Savage Vegas baby. Thank you. I wanted to give this to you the other night, but had to take care of a work issue. Buy yourself a matching apron and chef hat, then treat your doggies to their favorite treat. Savage Vegas baby, my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's so generous. Thank you so much. I am setting up a dice game, okay, but I don't have it complete yet. So, well, you could try it. Let's do Plinko real quick. I'm just going to drop some balls, and then we'll finish up the video. Here we go. Gold balls for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, none of them went in.
You loser. You loser.
Can't believe that.
Loser. Cheese, L-O-S-E-R.
Stuck balls.
You loser.
There we go.
You loser. Loser. Cheese, L-O-S-E-R. You loser. You loser. Loser. Cheese, L-O-S-E-R.
Thank you so much, Savage Vegas baby. I appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Nina, thank you. He made her push the bag cart while he filmed when they landed in Kuwait. Of course, he's a total gentleman. He's a complete and total gentleman, Nina. That's right. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Okay, let's drop some gold balls for you real quick. Here we go. Oh yeah. Thank you, Nina.
You loser.
They're all losers. Uh-oh.
Loser. You loser. Loser. Cheese, L-O-S-E-R.
We can't have all losers.
You loser. You loser. You loser. You loser. You loser.
Okay.
Loser. Cheese, L-O-S-E-R.
All right, we got one ball in. Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Savage Vegas baby and Nina. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Yes. Pretty Julia. Oh. We miss you.
What are you doing? Howie? You love your corn, Howie, don't you? You love your corn. Hi, big boy. Are you sleeping comfy? No, big boy. Hi, big boy. You like your blankie? Hey, big boy.
Yep, she's definitely annoying AF. That was one of the worst videos to date, I think, that she has made so far. Yep, I think so.
I am so annoying.
I agree. Hey, Sansa Cooks, you think she had the luggage cart so she could lean on it? Probably. Yep, she needed some support. That wouldn't be surprising at all. Nope, not at all. Oh, I'll take the bags, honey. Oh, sure. Of course. So much filler. Yeah, we saw a bunch of plain wings. A bunch of wings. What else? Not a lot. Not a whole lot. He turned from gray to brown. Oh, the hamster? Yeah, I mean, we're on like the 20th hamster. I don't know if they change over time. I don't think they live that long, like in general. I don't know. Yeah, but it could be a new hamster for sure. Yep. Howie number 17. I think you're right, kitty. I think you're right. Animals are not a good way to keep a man. Chantal is supposedly a human. Didn't stop her dad from running. Wonder if it's before or after he saw her face. Bella Wolf. God. Yeah, I don't know. 2 years or 1.5 years? Yeah. So, I mean, if it is just the same one, its time is running, close anyway, I guess. They live at most 3 years. Oh, okay. Good to know. Wow. You never heard of a color-changing hamster? Well, you know how, like cats, well, dogs especially, like their faces start to get gray when they're older? I wonder if that happens with rodents. I know, that was a lot, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I have something else I'd like to show you. We are going to make it kind of a short night tonight. We're going to go back to Imam Suhaib Webb a little bit. And he's just going to talk about, basically sex, love, and relationships. Now, an imam is like the priest or a pastor of a church or a rabbi of a synagogue. So that's the same relationship that an imam has with their mosque. And Imam Webb is who I consider to be my imam. He's no longer at the mosque closest to me. He's been traveling ever since, but I still consider him my imam. So here we go. Here's Imam Webb. He's from Oklahoma. He's a revert, just like me. And he's a hip-hop head, just like me. And he got his Islamic education in Egypt at Al-Azhar. So, here we go.
So my question to you on this Dino Vidunya issue, because this is a 25-minute talk, I don't know how we're going to rock this in 25, is real talk. What the heck?
This is only a 4-minute video, by the way. It's not 25 minutes, just in case you're wondering.
What the heck do you put in your brain, man? What do you allow to create the constructs of your identity? If you listen to hip-hop, right? I don't have a problem with hip-hop. I rock it sometimes if I'm with Shanti doing Insanity. I understand that. But in general, I have rules for the hip-hop I listen to, right? Very rarely, but on occasion. But if I'm listening to like some misogynist, crazy, big L type stuff, I'm gonna marry one of these nice little bents over here. And I've been watching pornography for 5 years. And that has shaped my understanding of sexuality. And my mother and father have never talked to me about what it means to be with a woman. Daddy has never taken me out with the halal beer, set me down, did some fishing, and said, so boy, there's this thing called a woman. We like them. And we act dumb around them and do stupid stuff. And they act equally as dumb as we do. And for some reason, God wants us to be together, right? If we don't have that conversation, I'm saying that, of course, to be funny, but we know that there's a real conversation. Who is going to create the understanding of being a man and a husband in the home? When the prophet would ask his companions, why don't you marry this type of woman so you can enjoy yourselves? If I said what the prophet said in Bukhari, you would never invite me. You might not anyways, but you would definitely never invite me back again. Because I can't believe he said that, because you're more pious than the prophet. That's the problem. When the prophet said, did you bam, bam, bam? He's like, well, that's important because the marriage needs to be healthy, bro.
Okay, he's talking about sexual compatibility. Okay, for a marriage to be healthy, you gotta be healthy in all areas, including the bedroom. He tells it like it is. He's like a couple years older than me. He's American. He's a white guy who loves hip hop. We're very much alike in a lot of ways. How many views does she have on that video? I have no idea. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't know. Yeah. So, and he's saying, hey, if you're going to marry somebody, you got to check out everything. You got to make sure. You got to have talks about, like, what do you think you would be into? What's your sex drive like? You got to get into it.
Did you take care of her? Did you make her feel good? Did you wine her, dine her, Wine halal, of course. And the prophet told his companion, don't act like an animal, man, with your wife. Act like a man. He taught the companions what it meant to be a husband and to love a woman. The identity, because they had a whole plethora of Jahiliyyah poetry. If I read, قِفَ نَبْكِ مِنْ ذِكْرِ حَبِيبٍ وَمَنْزِلِ بِسِقْتِ اللِّوَى بَيْنَ الدُّخُولِ فَحَوْمَلِ. Listen to Imru Qais, how he talks about his girlfriend. It's filthy. But the prophet dealt with that idea, that archetype of a man, by taking young men to the side in his community and saying, do this, don't do that. And Allah said, وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً وَعَشِرُوهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. So it creates an understanding of men. Why would the best student of Imam Ahmed on his deathbed, when people ask him, what's the one thing you did in this life, man, that you can bank on? He said, I never abused my wife. I never made her upset over something that, was from me. I never treated her badly. This is a great muhaddith. Because the scholars, we know them for their knowledge, but the early generations knew them for their character. That's what endeared them to the society, not their knowledge only. And secondly, sister, if you watch Bollywood all the time, and you think Amr Khan is going to come home in a limousine, right, looking all chiseled. Hello, I've come from work. How's my flower? Right? And he's an Old Spice man. Old Spice man is not coming to your crib to pick you up, girl. Because the Old Spice man doesn't exist, although his name is Isaiah Mustafa. He's a Muslim from Santa Clara, I know him. And he does smell good. Wallahi, the brother smells good. But that's the itr. That's the itr from the tabligh, brothers. But real talk, what are you putting into your head before you get married? How do you envision your husband? I met a sister one time, she's like, Wallahi, I want to marry the most religious brother in the world. I said, really, I know one. She said, well, can he give me a sauna? A sauna? We're trying to pay college debt here. And you want a sauna? Okay, maybe just a jacuzzi? We're going to live in Motel 6, baby, for the first 6 years until I pay off my student loans. But we ain't going to miss Fajr. And we're going to have our tahajjud. And that initial struggle will make us strong as a couple.
Okay, so Fajr is the very early morning prayer at sunrise. So he's like, yeah, we're not going to have a sauna or a jacuzzi. We're going to be living like a Motel 6 lifestyle while we pay off our student loans, but we're not going to miss the prayers. We're not going to miss our late night prayer that's like optional, and we're not going to miss our first thing in the morning prayer. Like that's what's important, not having the sauna, the jacuzzi, all the luxuries. You're blessed to have a mate that you're compatible with and that wants the best for you in your faith also. Not necessarily keeping expectations low, but rather prioritizing your faith over material things. Yeah. We need clothes of this man. Yeah. Yeah. He's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. He's great. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. The airport video, not anything going on there whatsoever. Not at all. Not one bit. So thanks for enduring that with me. You didn't miss anything at all. Yeah, Mary, you wanted to know how many views she got on that? I'll check for you real quick because I saw 2 different numbers go into the chat. So let me just look real quick. Yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to Chantal's stats, really, because they don't change often. She's not doing well, I can tell you that. Let's see. Views on that video so far, and it just went up not too long ago. Oh, it's on the couples channel. Oh my gosh. Salah and Chantal. 3,000 views, and it went up 7 hours ago. Yeah, 7 hours ago. 3K views. And tourist couple gets stranded in a flood. The last couple's video has 6,000 views. That was 6 days ago. 6 days ago. Please clip what, Margaret? What would you like me to clip? Sexuality is natural and not shameful. It just needs to be respected. Absolutely, Lionel. Absolutely. Clip the part about Motel 6 and send it to Chantal. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your weekends. Savage Vegas, baby. Thank you so much again. Thank you. Thank you. And also, Nina, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful rest. Have a wonderful week. Vicki Burns, by the way, we played Nights in California at the intro. So that's what you missed. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.